Welcome back here to another video on the Ironman series. Today, guys, we've got ourselves a grind in store because Mayor Derpy is elected, which means we've got to grind some skills that are not really designed to be grinded when there's other mayors. For example, foraging and farming. Now, with these two skills here, I've decided to do both of them at once. My brother will be doing his foraging because he is a little bit ahead of me there with that skill, and I'll be doing farming because I do need to make a little bit of profit here, some money for that sponge, so at the end I can sell all of my crop. Before we do this, we've got to get ourselves a booster cookie. Now, booster cookies are crazy expensive here on Hypixel at the moment, and we got to get ourselves some ruby first so we can sell the ruby and get ourselves the coin in the bank to actually purchase a cookie. They're sitting around 4 mil right now, so we're going to grind out 4 mil here and then purchase the cookie before we grind. Now, quickly wanted to cut in here and mention that we are trying to reach YouTube rank here on the server. As you guys are aware, we're currently at around 10,000 subscribers. So we're trying to reach that 30K mark. We're already 1/3 of the way there. So if you haven't already, go ahead, join the code subscribe. We also want to mention that we are wearing these drippy new sweaters here for the season, tis the season. So if you enjoy them or you like them, definitely comment down below what you think. And let's get into the video. Alright, so we spent a bunch of time here mining actually in the Crystal Hollows, and we actually got ourselves saved up 1 million gemstones to sell. So if we actually multiply that by 4, that should roughly be 4 mil. So as you can see right here, ruby 1.2 mil. So we're actually condense all this right now. All right, let's empty it out here. Should have a bunch of flawed. I wonder how many fine this actually would be. I think it's gonna be definitely a stack in a bit, maybe a stack and a half. Okay, so there we go. So we've got 64 fine and 31. So basically what I was thinking is a stack and a half of fine. So we'll sell this right now to the NPC. Let's see how much coin we can actually get. We got ourselves 4.1 mil. Okay, let's go. But still not enough actually for a cookie. As you can see, it's 4.2 mil, but we're going to be using the 4 mil for a cookie, that's for sure. We have another 4 mil in the bank. So I'll just deposit everything right now. There you go, 8.6 mil. Withdraw. And then we're going to use that coin here to actually purchase yourself the cookie and start grinding for Mayor Derpy. There's my cookie, looking good. Let's do an investment here. There we go. We got ourselves the cookie. Oh my gosh. I better get extra bits for this with my talisman because this thing's worth so much. And let's consume this bad boy here. We got 4 days of booster cookie. And there we go. We did it. Okay, time to grind for Mayor Derpy and forage or farm away. All right, warping over to the hub here and start this crazy foraging grind. Definitely the least favorite skill for a lot of people. I do have to say it is up there on my list as well, but I'm not sure if it's my total or complete least favorite skill to grind. We'll find out here in this session. Now, I'm currently sitting at foraging 30. As you can see, we're going on to 31. So we'll keep going here. I'm not sure how far we can get in this Mayor Derpy, but we'll see, It's always good to have an extra level of foraging, and apparently this will also help us out in dungeons in the future and things like that as well. Just doing your skills is just overall a really good progression for Hypixel. So now the game plan here is while my brother is actually foraging in the park, I'm going to go ahead and start doing some farming. Now I won't be doing pumpkin farming, I'll be doing some cane farming. And I've decided to sort of just do it for some skill. Now I know that pumpkin gives more XP, but I know that Zach wants to do this as well. So I won't be taking the farm away from him. But at the moment, I'm going to be using my rabbit pet just because that isn't level 100 yet. It is level 93, where my elephant pet actually is 100 already. So might as well level something up here on the side and just get some, some money here at the same time as we're getting some XP from Derpy. So let's go and do that now. Let's just start farming in the sugarcane farm down below. Quick one to cut in here, explain to you my farming level. So at the moment, I'm level 40. So take a look at my skills. You can see right here under farming, level 40, and I'm actually currently 43% of the way there to hit level 41. So we're probably gonna do it today. We'll see. But let's go ahead and get started farming and see how much money we can make here as well along the side. All right, so there we go. It's been around an hour of farming. I just finished the last row here, the last floor. Again, we have 3 floors here on our island. Now I was using my rabbit pet, as you guys are aware, so I didn't get as many drops as usual. But let's see how much this hour made us here with farming. Let's just sell our stack here. So right now we do have 19 enchanted sugarcane and 40 sugar, as well as a few sugarcane here. So let's go ahead and just sell this to the NPC. And we are at now 985K. So only like less than a mil for an hour worth of farming with this rabbit pet. Again, I know it's a rabbit pet, so it's not as many drops, but still, I think there's the proof right there. Mining is so much better. We can get around 4 mil just from mining for an hour. So definitely worth it here, guys, with mining. So of course, we still have to level up our farming, so we're going to continue farming here with Mayor Derpy because now is the time to do it. But in the future, for money, we'll definitely be mining instead. All right, so quickly grabbed 1.2 mil from the bank as well from what we made, kind of. And let's just buy some sponge quick before it resets because we do have the money now. So let's go ahead, purchase our sponge here for the day and continue farming then right after. Let's add this to our pile. And now we're sitting at around 15 wet sponge. There's still 5 more to go. But once we have 20, we do have enough for our set because we already have the boots crafted. Alright, so it's roughly been about 2 hours of grinding here in the forging realm, and as you can see, we are currently 50% of the way into the level, so we have to go another 2 hours roughly, and we'll get ourselves 100% of this level, which means this level took us 4 hours to grind, which is crazy. The next ones will go and take even longer, and that's already with the 50% skill buff in the server, which is crazy. So forging is definitely a grind, and GG's to everybody who's already hit forging 50. Actually insane. What a grind. And yeah, I can't believe it's been done already so many times, because this is actually such a tedious grind. Unbelievable. Now, I also noticed that these forging realms are actually a little bit more empty than usual, and I think it's just because people have figured out the new method of doing this on your island, where they would plant basically a tree or a sapling, put some bone meal onto it, and they just spawn and they just break it again. But you need a level 100 monkey legendary, which I don't have, so I can't do this method, but apparently gives you double the XP, which is crazy. But I kind of noticed this impact on the server because these lobbies are actually pretty good. You know, it's good to grind away. They're quite empty, which is nice, and I can get my level up quite fast. All right, so there you go. My pet actually just leveled up. You can see here in chat, it is now level 95. That's very exciting. I also wanted to mention that my farming level here is almost level 41 as well. So we are around, I would say 80%, 80 something percent. You can see there on the bottom, 86% of the way there, which is exciting. So we'll definitely do that here in a sec. And we're also almost finishing the 3rd floor of the sugarcane, which means that we almost have around 1 mil collected again in coins. So that's pretty good. Alright, so I'm starting my new row here, and at the moment, if I start chopping some cane, you can see that I'm actually at 99.89% of the way there. So almost leveling up here my farming, which is crazy. I'll change my view here so it's not so toxic, but you can see here 99.97, 99.98, and boom, farming leveling up. Let's go, farming 41. It happened. There we go, perfect. So we got a nice level up here on our farming as well as our pets. We're at 95 here. You can also see that with our pet at the moment. We are also almost halfway again for the next level, which is cool. So things are definitely going good here. So now with the last bit of grinding there, leveling up, you can see now finishing that a few rows here below me. We now have another 14 enchanted stacks. Let's go ahead and sell this quickly. There we go, sell that. Now we're at 800k again with selling that sugarcane. Let's put it back in our bank deposit. And now we're sitting at 3.6 mil in the bank. Perfect. Let's go ahead and just take a bit out for some sponge today. Withdraw, we can buy it again. So let's take out, let's say 1.2 mil. And let's quickly buy our sponge. Looking good. So far, I'm pretty happy with this grind because, again, I'm leveling up my skills as well as getting some money. Okay, so we've completed the forging grind here for today. As you can see, we've got a bunch of dark oak. We also leveled up our pet quite a bit. Our monkey pet is actually currently sitting at level 71. So still ways to go here before it's 100. And we still have to get this bad boy to legendary, which will be 14 mil roughly. Now talking about the sponge situation as well. My brother, he just purchased some here. But I've actually purchased my full 20 wet enchanted sponge. So if you take a look here at my storage, you can see we have enough to craft yourself the armor set. So we're very, very close. I'm going to wait till my brother has his probably because I'm not going to be fishing anytime soon. And then we'll craft our armor sets together, get that into shark armor, and then do that fishing grind. There we have it. That will be the end of today's episode. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video. And it was more of a progression-based video, you know, where we're grinding away here for Mayor Derpy. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys did, definitely smash a like on the video. Help out the algorithm. With that being said, that is the end. And see you guys in the next video.